sure we get the success of Hajj. With this 60, no, your leader, any some for be one of our leaders also went to a conference, make some good negotiation, get a nice accommodation both Medina and Mecca, and they came back with a very nice story. They were able to secure a very nice place for us during their tenure your friends
FM.
conference.
Yeah.
Which is closer to Jamarat. Oh, Mina.
Okay.
Mina, we've never been so close to this Jamarat this year. Those of us who went and the journalists who went with us can attest to that. Especially the Obubo Omudin from the beginning.
Yeah.
No? And again, in so Arafah, we're so close to Jabal Rahma. Yekasa Jabal Rahma, everybody knows that it was the center of Arafah. A honor, Yanana Adam, anyhow, Omuko Jinaya, Esre, Nyankupo, their forgiveness for what they have done, their sins, Boniface, and then Nyankupon the Omo Boniche Omo. So it has been a significant place in Arafah. You cannot go to Hajj without standing on that plain ground with that mountain Jabal Arafah being there, and without you being within this boundary, Hajj, because Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Al-Hajju Harafa. Ubia obeko Hajj biya Arafah ne the major pillar. And this is some of the arrangement God so good, God so far. Your time is soon, say we have to go and then expect it and know what we have and make sure everything is intact before the coming of the pilgrims. That is the month of on the 12th of your friend saying June. And I was part of the team you call as an advanced team. You can say advanced team mona mobekwa ko CAC grounds no emma nkrofo mo beba no omanya baby pa ada mona mobekwa ko put everything into place, make sure there's no any room for any challenges ansana the pilgrims in Naba. And we went with our able leader, the one who is so calm, the one who has the heart of the work, Nidindi Abubakar Ibn Tanko, your friend, the chief of staff of the Ghana Hajj board, on the leader, and the Yenswa servant to account. In fact, I'm one of the key pillars. Any backbone. We have to make sure everything went on successfully.
Yeah.
Although we don't want always to be on media. Ours is to make sure the beer So we first landed in Jeddah. In Jeddah, we are about 11 member committee. We have 4 medical team, we have 2 welfare officers, we have 2 IT members, and then the rest also welfare and tax force. Any leader. And you can see how we share. The medical team are there to set up the clinics to make sure everybody who comes in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia with any kind of sickness will be taken care of. If it is more than their strength, they refer it to the general hospital. And then the IT also make sure the rooms that are being taken and allocated on the system so obia obeba Medina ni makebia obenya baby ada. And at the task force, we are there to also see to it that everybody who comes will be taking care of his welfare, where he has to go, anything at all that concerns the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia about Hajj needs to be taken care of. So these are some of the stages I have found. And God so good, we had a very good hotels in Medina. Manka and from Poa, we had from 3 stars to 5-star hotels in Medina. And those who are very closer to the Haram. Yakase Harama, your friend say the Holy Prophet in the mosque Ankasansu Haram. And Yema Haram. The mosque of the Prophet is also Haram. So we had the houses that are closer to Haram. At the first place, say Yebekwa could receive one King Abdulaziz Airport, Medina. You receive one near Baso from Medina Airport to their various homes. Omobanso are allocated rooms among different angle, Mansu different angle. But in Medina, everybody has to spend at least 3 days over there in Medina.
Okay.
The third day, no, you have to dispatch from Medina. Now, Mikat. From Mikat, you are going straight forward to Makkah. You can say Mikat, the boundary, as I say, from Hono, you have to be in the state of Ihram and then make a niyyah and do the 2 rakats before leaving the boundary heading towards Mecca. So it is within some few meters from Medina, but far from Mecca. That's the boundary that anybody who goes through, your friends say Medina, SSA, he should be in the state of Ihram. You can say Ihram, he should be in the 2 white cloths. Say Bema, on she bibia wanasiye, on she pant, on she chair, on she bibia, that will cover his body. Obansu, they are free to wear whatever, but at least preferable is white. What am I saying? That shows that the person is going to perform Hajj. From there, you head towards Mecca. When you get to Mecca too, we already have our houses that we've rented. That is in the area of XTC
Baraka FM
and An-Nuzha behind Iskandar al-Kebab. There were almost 16 houses over there that accommodate about 6,800 passengers. I had a call this year because our quota this year is almost 6,800. And we took almost about 16 houses, which are very nice houses. From the race 1, 2, 3, Eba Sarawat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Eba Fundukal Feruza, Eba Fundukal Murjana, Eba An-Nuzha 1 and 2, and the other houses.
Baraka
These
FM
houses are also superb. Okay, Hajj is not for luxury. Hajj ye kwako bompai, ama ya braba mo asesa, ama ya bompai, ama ya krum, ya bompai, ama ya ma ni yere no mo ni what whoever matters and concern. So some of them complain that ye per se who say ye GG 5 stars hotel, not forgetting that enye yam kwa na eko Hajj. Said you open 5-star, no, Obinso 5-star, FSC. And the little that you have in your possession, you cherish it because it's just a couple of days, mobile spending. Maka. You are not going to spend your entire life over there, or 6 months or 2 months. But Alhamdulillah, we are able to get one of the beautiful hotels. At least some of them, and some of the hotels in Ankasa, the whole chairman himself, the whole staffs, the whole people that you think that matters. So can you imagine, maybe a chairman ankasana dano? Why will an ordinary pilgrim also complaining? Because we are open and Hajj say pepeni ye ewo ubiantem. The rich and the poor will all be in the same room. The knowledge and the teacher, the student will all be in the same room, in the same place at the same time. We are all moving in the same stages. Nature say by Hajj, because nobody proves richness over there. Osha, when you go to Bina, you sleep in the same tent with the rich and the poor, the knowledge and the ones who don't have knowledge, those coming from the village. You all be in the same place. And Yedanyamiasi said this year is one of the best year we have a very good tent in Mina. The tent that we have a full new ACs, the tent that we have so many carpets that are new in it, the tent that this year we use a chair mattress. Empa obe to be adaso opesoda, you stretch it and sleep on it. Opesenso ofodon to say akunya, you can do it. This is the first time in the history of Hajj in Ghana that we've got all this. Nyinyanso if we able chairman. Obia oho ahobrasia obia ote Hajj ho ansem on the honorable Abdurrahman Tanko. He want the comfort of the pilgrims more than his own comfort, and he was able to subscribe to C class. Your friends say great Hajj for omo beto. So we had that, and as I told you from the beginning, we are so closer to Jamarat. Jamarat is one of the strategic places ever Hajj Jumebu. Because it's one of the hardest activities in Hajj, because it started on the 10th, on the 11th, on the 12th, on the 13th, ebenumu to me and 14th, ebenumu on the 13th, no more if because some people count the first day to be part of it, the second day, the third day. Some also don't count the first day. They count the second day, third day, and then the fourth day. And to being closer to that Jamarat, and actually say it's a very big achievement for Ghanaian pilgrims because and Jamarat, it goes with walking. Anti alcohol. Car be no the alcohol. Say car foul for a bed do at stage beer and say we see an anti because the whole world is going there. And then if they allow vehicles to interrupt, the chaos is going to cause. So we're very closer to Jamarat. You go and throw the stones on the first day, the 7 stones, that's the last one, Jamarat al-Aqaba. You can go there and continue with your Tawaf al-Ifada. And then you come back. The second day, to 1 or 3 times, the first and the second and the third, because here was Jamarat al-Sugra, NHS said the smaller Jamarat, Jamarat al-Wusta, NHS said the middle one, and the Jamarat al-Kubra, and then the last one, the bigger one. So these are all signs that the Satan has appeared to Sayyidina Ibrahim during the time that he intends, he saw in his dream that he has to slaughter his only begotten son that God gave him, that's Ishmael. So these are the history of it. So we are very closer to that place. And then secondly, Yako Arafano, that is on the 9th day, which is the day of Hajj. Arafah, we had a very superb place, which is closer to Jabal Rahma. From the beginning. Jabal Rahma is a significant place in Arafah. Without you being in Arafah, you are nobody. You don't have Hajj at all. You have not performed Hajj. And we're so closer. And then when it comes to the movement and the prayers, Ghanaians were so closer to the mountain that all of them observe the necessary prayers are Edo Omokoye. We all went there, say Kwakosre, Nyankopo on fireborn in Chayen, on Tie Empire, on Shiraya Mine, on Shiraya leaders, on Shiraya Bibia. So Ghanaians dedicated their time in Arafah to ask for all this and the other ones that we don't even know. So we're so grateful that Nyankopo Watie Empire, Ewo Arafah. These are some of the things that we went. And from Arafah, we came back to Muzdalifah as usual. Muzdalifah happens to be the place that you pass the night. That is where you see the president of a country sleeping on a bare floor without pillow, without anything, without being in the 5-star hotel, without anything. Muzdalifah is a plain ground with only bathrooms and then washrooms where you have to arrange yourself. But for the sleeping there, that is where you perform the 2 rakats of Ishai, and then the Maghrib you do the 3 rakats. So we spend the night in all the Ghanaian contingent. We spend the night in Muzdalifah. And this time, Muzdalifah and Tisa first, each and every country has been allocated a place to be, to stay in Muzdalifah. And Tisa first now will be able to every continent has its own demarcation. But Ghana, so almost yes, baby my Muzdalifah first, you called Obertompa. So a pillow home. That's where you blow the air in it. The pillow will be what you blew the air in it, and then you sleep on it. But this time around, they've arranged some woolen carpet for us, so you can even sleep on the woolen carpet without even looking for the praying mat and all those things. You just squeeze your hand as usual as you have been doing in your room, and then your hand will be a pillow. And I can bet you and tell you, Ustaz Bawa or Sheikh Bawa, it's only in Muzdalifah that you will get a very good sleep. Make us a good sleeper, you won't understand it. Because send your wabre or mina, wasabre or Arafah, Ubedu Muzdalifah, and you'll be an abakacha. You need that 1 hour or 2 hours sleep to be closer to God. Because Ndana Obeda or Arafah Lankasano and Muzdalifah Lankaso is part of the worship. Because Yankupa has stated to Quran and more Ankasa say, Faiza Afatum men Arafatin, Fazkurullah, Indal Mashar al Arab. Mufi Arafa, Ebedu, Muzdalifa, Mun King Kai, Munyankopo, Mun praise raise his name. It's only the way from Arafah to Muzdalifa That's where you see how people are glorifying God.
Allah.
Kezikirikum aw aba'ukum. Almost people are shouting to their largest voice. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika la. Echo CBA. So that is where you get to know the mood of Hajj is in possession.
Allah.
For the first day, no, second day Arafah, but the night of Arafah to the following day of Arafah, all of them will say, yes, you are in the mood of what? Hajj. And that's how Muzdalifah also starts. So Muzdalifah, no, on the night of 9th, that is day Arafah day, against on the 10th. On the 10th, on the 10th, as you know, we are supposed to go through 4 exercises.
Okay.
And sana where you ihram. Ghanaians went through all this in some stages. But before I'll get into details, Yawo Nkokra, any the sick people who came to Hajj this year. In fact, it's one of the things we discourage. But Omonya Bani there, they started we can. So those who are sick and aged and weak, we don't allow them to go to Muzdalifah.
Okay.
We allow the buses to pick them from Arafah, stand in Muzdalifah for them to observe the Rakatain of Isha and then Talat Rakat of Maghrib. Komina streets. Those people, the throwing of the pebbles will be done on their behalf.
Okay.
They can go and then they do the throwing of the stone. That's Jamarat. So you can understand, because when you send the sick people and the weak ones at Jamarat, you know what is going to happen. The whole crowd is over there. So these are one of the things you consider as a team this year that we did not even have so many casualties, although we had closer to 7 casualties throughout the journey. But Yankupon for crazy because we know when you're in him. Whatever that will happen, if you are destined to die at a particular place at a particular time, it will happen. There's nothing that will prevent it. So this is what happened. So on the 9th day, Ghanaian contingent, the pilgrims, we went and threw the stones. Some went to Makkah, continue with the Tawaf al-Ifadah, and then Sa'i, and then do the shaving of the head. And then the slaughtering has already been taken care of, because part of the program this year, and it's a Hadia, that is slaughtering of animal, that you are doing Tamatui or Kiran, or Tamatui and Kiran. Ifrad Unkwana is no need say but the 2 Tamatui and Kiran, and it is compulsory for you to do the slaughtering. If you don't have the means of the slaughtering, the fasting is there 3 days in Makkah, you come and do the 7 days. But this year, I think almost all of our pilgrims have paid for the slaughtering. They did $200. So we did it on their behalf as usual.
Allah.
Then from there, we spend the rest of the 3 days.
When it's happening like that, will they also enjoy the meat?
Oh yes. The meat will be brought to them in Makkah, because you can't cook the meat in Mina.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can't do the cooking over there, because food have been served already. Yeah, contracting your friends, a restaurant, or a food vendor who used to cook for us every day. We've been giving twice meal every day.
MashaAllah.
Any rice water, oats, nibibia is there in the morning. And then in the evening through the afternoon, you'll be given also a lunch and then some meals over there. But as for food, because we had more than enough. We had more than enough, so we are so grateful. It's only say rice no dosun change our local food.
Tuozafini, kukani, ayoyoni.
Because Ghanaians are used to it. Any bankuni, okro soup, tilapia, and all those things. But you know, when it gets to mass production of food like this, you don't go into those ones. You just try to see those ones that are very simple for you to get your people to get something to put in their stomach.
But have you had any challenge, either with programs or your own task force members or protocol or any other, or maybe the Dawah? Have you had any challenge? Because despite the successes, certainly there are certain things that you have to work on.
Definitely there are. Your friends say from the Dawah committee up to the task force, up to the welfare, to the communication team, Obia Bonejuma fine.
Good.
And then the medical team and all of them, everybody did well.
Yeah.
But there are some few challenges yet ewa hajimu and concerning about those who came with the protocol tickets. Because a protocol ewa Ghana ha Obia is a special treatment for everybody. But they don't know that the protocol they've been paid for.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
And to some of them, when they come there, they need some extra
orientation,
luxury.
Okay.
Orientation, I said a dean protocol no enter your bar or per se. Say
so VIP treatment.
VIP treatment. Yam fan no hotel and Sofitel and something like this. They don't know that. Almost name say the protocol ticket and the paid ones are all the same.
Yeah.
Even the paid ones
should even be given some prominence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because on with
they pay.
The protocol
Yeah. Yeah.
So they are those, even some of them giving us the problems within the Hajj for all these years. But all the same, some of them also understand the terrain.
Yeah.
Omonim say we came in for Ibadah. And it doesn't matter whether you have the protocol ticket thinking that you'll be given a special treatment or a VIP treatment. No. It's all the same. Hajj is about equality.
Yeah.
We need to be treated equally.
Yeah.
One or two I said the own chance you man 1 and 2.
But did you face any challenge in terms of communication? Because that was what your predecessors the challenge, one of the main challenge they had that time.
Yes.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I'm saying that, do you had any challenge in terms of communication? Because largely we communicate in Hausa, but this time round I was very, very excited because you could see people in the team who speak Dagbani, they speak Chi, they speak English, they speak the Hausa, a blend. So did you had any communication challenge this time?
We didn't at all.
Mashallah.
We didn't have the challenges because the head of communication they selected me this year, so I born in Jumapa.
Yeah, Hanawami Lamti. Yeah. Hello. Oh, I think the line is. Hello.
Will be able.
Okay.
To communicate. Yeah. Those people were able to communicate through the necessary languages for them to understand.
Mashallah.
So I mean, Lamti on any team, so Jumapa, they were very good.
Because even the Dawah committee, I was told, even the Dawah committee. Understand, even among the females, you took more teachers, so it became very easy for them to speak the tree more, and blend with the
exactly. We did that for the comfort of the pilgrims. Just to make sure the pilgrims get what they want, have the information they needed. What is the next step for them to do in their state of worship?
Sure.
And you were able to you were able to gather all this.
That's beautiful. So in terms of side and
the dawah.
Yes, in terms of the medical team, maybe a bit about the operations and how helpful has it been because quite often the weather there is a challenge, the change of food, the sleeping and all that. So what can you tell us with regards to the medical team?
Yes, maybe a medical team in one MD, I'll give them the thumb up more than any other site that we had in our service, because headed by the able Tanku. He's also a Tanku, though we have 3 Tankus in our committee.
Okay. Okay. Hello. Yeah, it's on. Okay.
And then we have Dr. Tanku.
Okay.
Dr. Abisama Tanku.
Okay.
Yes, who is also the head of the medical team. They were able to excel. Because they did their best. They did very well. They were able to take care of all the pilgrims. Apart from Ndrua, the aged one, those who are sick, they were able to establish a hospital. This is the first time in the history of Ghana. Your own license. You bet you operate a mini hospital in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia under the leadership of Honorable Tanko. Because we paid for it, we register, they have to come and inspect our clinics and everything. So everything went on successfully. Yes, this time we established a full clinic under the supervision of the Ministry of Health. License, which is very hard to get. But this time, through the hard work of Dr. Abdesamad Tanko, we are able to get it. And then go on with the necessary assistance that we give our pilgrims. So medical team only there more than 90%.
Wow.
Yeah, because of the good work they did.
What of the weather?
Wow. And the weather of this year was so terrible. The heat, we are closer to 47, 48 degrees Celsius. And the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, my advice is more water.
More water. Okay.
Yes.
Dehydration because of the extent of the water.
Without sweating or visiting the washrooms. Because it all comes from the sweat. The weather is so bad. And then the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia also almost distributes more than 6.5 million umbrellas. Yes. To assist you free of charge. From all the other stakeholders. Their network over there distributed it. Some of the companies came in to assist, at least to make sure the pilgrims have their comfort to get umbrellas to shade themselves from the sun. The weather was so terrible, but alhamdulillah. So whatever weather you meet over there, you have to go by it and then make sure you go through your exercise and then finish the rituals as usual. For the weather there, it wasn't easy, but we got so good. We didn't have so much casualties under the weather. It was a natural death that we had in those who are aged. So we are so used to it.
Mashallah. So we understand the chairman and some leadership are still negotiating for the hopefully come next year. What do you tell us with regards to that particular issue? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello, I can hear you.
No, I'm saying that with regards to next year's Hajj, we are hearing that the chairman is still in the kingdom negotiating for next year's operation. How true is that?
As for the chairman, he's down in Accra.
Oh, mashallah. When did he come?
He has done some negotiations. He came on Thursday, inshallah.
Oh, okay.
He has
mashallah.
done some of the negotiations against the 2027 Hajj. Because already 2027 Hajj has started in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, it has started?
We are now waiting. Yeah, it has started. Various countries, the portal is being opened for them to register those who have paid. This time there are new rules and regulations.
Oh, okay. If you could reposition yourself a bit, I think the line...
So so they've started registering all those pilgrims on the Masal. Yes. So he has done some of the negotiations, but from here, I think next couple of days or weeks, almost the package in Beba outside for us to know how. Your friends and us this year operation entails. Let's just keep our fingers.
Inshallah. And I believe that will even encourage prospective programs to pay early, because quite often one of the things that I have observed all these years is the late payments also account for some challenges. Hello? Oh, I think the line is not being. Hello? Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I'm saying that quite often, I think this one would, with regards to what you just said, it will help, because quite often late payment is also another big challenge quite often we face in this country, because you realize...
as for next time, we are not going to encourage this late payment.
Sure.
The person will be a chair in time.
The
money and do the other services that are available.
So
that we'll be able to go on with the good work that we have done. And we are hoping next year, 2027, will be even much more better than
Mashallah.
With the arrangement he has started putting in place. We know next year, inshallah, inshallah, things will go on well.
Sheikh, again, with regards to the quota, most people after you've left, the concerns are that no, I think because of the reduction too, people are saying no, this time the Hajj board should be able to negotiate properly for us to have an increment in the quota, because more people would have loved to go, but because of the quota they've given us, you cannot go beyond that. What do you make of this call?
Yes, and also the chairman is taking steps towards that.
Sure.
Very soon,
Alhamdulillah.
you'll hear from us.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Okay.
I don't want
All
to
right.
jump to conclusion.
Yeah.
The chairman will come out with the number of quota that we want, and then the price that we need to pay.
Yeah.
For 2027 Hajj.
Inshallah. So yes. So finally, before you leave us, before you take leave of us, the Hajj staff, or the Hajj board members, together with your team, and the Hajj agent, what have been the cooperation, especially the leadership, Hajj set, and then the rest of the members?
Wow. Because for all this while, most of them have been in this job for over 30 years, 20 years, 50 years.
Yeah.
So they've seen so many leaders.
Yeah.
They've seen so many people work with so many different kind of people. That they came and meet the evil chairman, as we all call him, the one who was always listening to them. That's Honorable Tambo.
Baraka FM
was very cordial. You know, necessary dues that need to be paid. And then any concerns on the banner or addressing it in a very good manner.
Yeah.
So any agent for any the other staffs in the our relationship was very good.
Mashallah.
That is why we have to say that at least to me a BP kakra much more.
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much. It's been wonderful having you. That's his how do you call it? Sheikh Muaz Ibrahim, who has been we've been talking to all this while. Yes, Al-Hajj Muaz. We are trying to look into what really transpired in terms of the Hajj operations in Ghana that have been very, 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 very successful. Like as he's saying, this time around is going to be more better, because they even started working on next year, so that prospective programs could pay their money in time, and that will help to make the operations a very successful one. So thanks so much. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala richly bless you and the entire team, and chairman, our able chairman himself. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala richly be with you. So we'll leave it here, inshallah. Any all right, so T4M say we opinion other friends saying tax force and welfare and any edi and komo efa the also in terms of this year's Hajj more prepare for next year into the anyone common no YBC or see chairman aba on Thursday into I minim say enchibiano and minimi yes the fair for next year, and whatever is going to happen in Yunano, so be a PA Frimba, Yabomodia, na Yasa, Atuensa from, especially the communication director and in the team, Al Hajj Haruna Mohammed, Ominano, Yabomodiana, Yafremo, na Muntimi Enti, so that those of in Sawam and its neighborhood or more intention could also quickly get in touch and then be able to make their payments as quickly as possible. Until the best we at the Chimunshara Mutie free is a warm Ahujo just opposite the Chief Palace and a Mutie free. Until you for a short break. When you return, the show continues.
98.7 FM Baraka Yetiewo Babia.
Say me I know they see, like say I know the year.
Baraka FM.
Waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, many gist. Oh, I still find my peace in all that. Oh, but they do like say me I know they see, like say I know the year. Which kind person be this? Oh, waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, and after a genesis, I be dealing with enemies. Survivor, me onigba, money chaser, faster than a bullet, flying like a rocket. Bad man we never rest, king of south and the west.